Cynthia Dwork, a pivotal figure in the realm of data privacy and computer science, has recently been awarded the National Medal of Science, one of the highest honors in the United States for scientific achievement. Dwork, the Gordon McKay Professor of Computer Science at Harvard's John A. Paulson School of Engineering and Applied Sciences, is recognized for her groundbreaking work in cryptography, algorithmic fairness, and notably differential privacy, a framework that has become essential in protecting individual data while enabling analysis of large data sets. The implications of Dwork's contributions are manifold, impacting everyday technologies that millions rely on. For instance, the algorithms she helped develop allow companies like Apple to analyze user data without compromising individual privacy, and Google Maps to provide real-time information about crowded public spaces without revealing users' locations. These advancements have facilitated a new era of data handling that prioritizes user privacy while still allowing for valuable insights to be gleaned from data analytics. Dwork's recognition comes as part of a cohort of 14 distinguished recipients of the National Medal of Science, which is bestowed upon individuals demonstrating exemplary leadership in science and technology. Learning about the honor was a lot more fun than grading the exam, Dwork remarked, illustrating her surprise and delight upon receiving the news while grading a final exam in December. The National Medal of Science, established by Congress in 1959 and administered by the National Science Foundation, recognizes those who have made significant contributions to the physical, biological, mathematical, engineering, or social and behavioral sciences. Dwork's citation highlights her visionary contributions and emphasizes her role in advancing public key cryptography and ensuring fairness in algorithmic processes, which are increasingly critical in our data-driven world. In the mid-2000s, Dwork and her colleagues pioneered the concept of differential privacy, which has since become a cornerstone of secure data analysis. This mathematical model not only allows for robust data analysis but also ensures that individuals' privacy is preserved. It has been widely adopted across industries, with implementations seen in every Apple device and as a fundamental component of the U.S. Census Bureau's disclosure avoidance system utilized during the 2020 census. Dwork's influence extends beyond privacy to the broader field of cryptography. Her earlier work includes advancements in non-malleable cryptography, which addresses the complexities of the unregulated interactions typical of Internet communications. Furthermore, she has laid groundwork for post-quantum cryptography, showcasing her foresight in preparing for the future of secure communications in an era where quantum computing is becoming a reality. David C. Parks, the John A. Paulson Dean, expressed his enthusiasm for Dwork's recognition, stating, "I'm thrilled for Cynthia that her field-changing contributions to computer science and their impact on society are being recognized with one of the highest honors for leaders in science and technology." Her achievements not only solidify her status as a leader in her field but also serve as an inspiration for future generations of scientists and engineers. As Dwork continues to explore the boundaries of data privacy and secure computing, her work is likely to have lasting impacts on how society navigates the complexities of data in an increasingly digital world. The recognition she has received may also shine a spotlight on the importance of ethical considerations in technology, emphasizing the need for innovation that safeguards individual rights while advancing scientific understanding. As we look ahead, Dwork's pioneering spirit and commitment to enhancing data privacy will undoubtedly influence the next wave of technological developments, shaping a future where privacy and progress can coexist harmoniously. In a significant move to bolster public health preparedness, the U.S. government has announced an investment of $590 million aimed at fast-tracking the development of vaccines against avian influenza, commonly known as bird flu. This decision comes in the wake of rising concerns over the potential for bird flu strains to adapt and pose greater risks to human health. The funding will be directed toward research on the production of vaccines with the goal of enhancing the nation's ability to respond to future outbreaks. The urgency for such investments is underscored by scientists' warnings regarding the evolving nature of the H5N1 virus, which has been linked to sporadic infections in humans and has a high mortality rate. According to the World Health Organization, there have been increasing reports of human cases, which raises alarms among health officials. Dr. Anthony Fauci, former director of the National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Diseases, noted the time to prepare is now. Investing in vaccines today could save countless lives tomorrow. In conjunction with this investment, Aldevron, a leading biotech firm, has introduced its revolutionary Alchemy cell-free DNA technology, which promises to significantly accelerate mRNA development projects. This innovative technology reduces the manufacturing time for research-grade linear DNA by more than 50%. Venkata Indurthi, chief scientific officer at Aldevron, emphasized the importance of this advancement. Alchemy is designed to provide a reliable and efficient foundation for mRNA synthesis, allowing researchers to produce high-quality DNA templates faster and more safely. The Alchemy process is expected to play a crucial role in supporting preclinical programs and could lead to a cGMP offering aimed at clinical applications by 2025. This advancement in DNA technology is particularly relevant as the scientific community pushes for expedited solutions to combat infectious diseases, including those like bird flu that have the potential to escalate into pandemics. Meanwhile, in a related scientific endeavor, researchers are making strides in cataloging every type of cell in the human body. Led by the Human Cell Atlas HCA Consortium, this ambitious project aims to identify and locate all cell types across various human tissues. The consortium has reported that the number of recognized cell types has expanded from an earlier estimate of 220 to over 5,000, revealing the remarkable complexity and diversity of human biology. The HCA project, which involves over 3,600 collaborators from around the globe, seeks to create a comprehensive map that could guide future medical research and therapies. Dr. Sarah Teichmann from Cambridge University, one of the project's leaders, remarked, "This effort not only enhances our understanding of human biology but also lays the groundwork for addressing diseases at a cellular level." The integration of advanced technologies, including artificial intelligence, is expected to propel this initiative further, potentially leading to breakthroughs in drug development and personalized medicine. As the U.S. ramps up its vaccine development efforts and researchers delve deeper into cellular mapping, the combined advancements in biotechnology and genomics hold the promise of transforming public health responses in an era marked by rapid scientific progress. These developments underscore a proactive stance against potential health threats and signify a commitment to leveraging technology for the betterment of human health. Looking ahead, the fusion of these innovative technologies could pave the way for more effective treatments and preventive measures against future pandemics. In an era where misinformation can spread like wildfire, a new report sheds light on the pervasive issue of science misinformation and its far-reaching consequences. Released by a panel of scientific investigators convened by the National Academies of Sciences, Engineering, and Medicine. The report highlights how misleading information about health and science not only leads individuals to make poor decisions but also undermines public trust in scientific institutions. This critical examination is spearheaded by Dr. Vish Vishwanath, a health communication expert at Dana-Farber Cancer Institute. The report articulates a clear definition of science misinformation, describing it as information that contradicts established scientific evidence. Misinformation can arise from both intentional and unintentional sources, ranging from sensationalized claims aimed at attracting attention to misunderstandings rooted in outdated information. Dr. Vishwanath emphasizes the evolving nature of scientific knowledge, stating, "What is factually correct today may evolve in the coming months or years," highlighting the dynamic landscape of health guidelines, particularly in areas such as breast cancer screening. Particularly concerning is the report's finding that misinformation disproportionately affects historically marginalized communities. Individuals in these groups often encounter barriers to accessing credible, culturally relevant scientific information, creating an environment ripe for misinformation to thrive. Information voids can be exploited and filled by misinformation about science, the report notes, drawing attention to the urgent need for equitable access to accurate information. To combat the spread of misinformation, the report suggests several strategies. Dr. Vishwanath advocates for individuals to identify credible information sources such as the National Cancer Institute and the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, which rely on the latest scientific data. He advises it's a good idea to double-check information you see in an unreliable place such as on social media. However, he also stresses that the responsibility should not solely lie with individuals. Institutions must take proactive measures to mitigate misinformation, such as social media platforms implementing algorithms that downrank misleading content and promote accurate information. The report identifies 4 critical points of intervention for addressing misinformation: supply-demand distribution and uptake of information. Currently, the burden of identifying and countering misinformation largely falls on individuals. Dr. Vishwanath argues that institutional solutions are crucial, stating, "That's not a solution, solutions at the institutional level are more critical." Institutions must play their part in reducing the flow of misinformation by fostering a more informed public and curbing the spread of falsehoods. Looking ahead, the report outlines a range of recommendations for future research and interventions aimed at enhancing the understanding of misinformation dynamics. One significant area of focus will be on delivering effective cancer prevention information to under-resourced communities. Dr. Vishwanath is collaborating with local organizations that understand community-specific needs, aiming to build trust and ensure accurate information reaches those who need it most. As society grapples with the implications of misinformation, the report serves as a clarion call for collective action. With a roadmap for addressing misinformation and a commitment to fostering trust in scientific evidence, the hope is that future efforts will mitigate the risks posed by misinformation and empower individuals to make informed health decisions. As Dr. Vishwanath aptly concludes, we all have a role in addressing misinformation. The path forward will require a concerted effort from institutions, communities, and individuals alike to build a more informed society. As artificial intelligence (AI) continues to expand its influence across various sectors, the underlying technologies that power these advancements are coming under scrutiny. Notably, neuromorphic computing has emerged as a promising solution to the challenges posed by traditional digital architectures, particularly regarding the efficiency and performance of large-scale AI models. In a recent editorial from Nature, computational science experts highlight how neuromorphic computing could significantly alter the landscape of AI development, addressing the critical issues of speed and energy consumption that characterize current digital processors. The rapid evolution of AI technologies, particularly large language models (LLMs) like ChatGPT, has been transformative. These systems have demonstrated remarkable capabilities in generating human-like text and powering specialized tools such as Neutron, a clinical prediction engine, and ChemCrow, which assists in drug discovery and materials design. However, the implementation of these models hinges on the limitations of state-of-the-art processors, which are often constrained by the von Neumann architecture. This architecture separates memory and processing, leading to inefficiencies that impede the scalability of AI systems. Neuromorphic computing aims to circumvent these limitations by emulating the architecture of the human brain, where memory and processing occur in tandem. By integrating memory and computing within the same framework, neuromorphic systems reduce the energy costs associated with data movement, a significant hurdle in traditional computing. Despite the potential advantages, the field still faces numerous challenges that researchers are eager to explore. To foster collaboration and innovation, a conference on neuromorphic computing was organized in October 2024, bringing together researchers from various institutions including Tsinghua University. The event showcased a variety of neuromorphic technologies such as memristors, spintronic devices, and event sensors. Memristors, for instance, mimic the brain's synapses and neurons, allowing for in-memory computing (IMC) that enhances the efficiency of AI tasks. Research presented at the conference demonstrated how memristor arrays could minimize data movement and leverage their inherent randomness to optimize training processes for probabilistic AI algorithms, further highlighting the advancements in this area. Research published in Nature Computational Science introduced a three-dimensional 3D architecture for non-volatile memory devices designed to alleviate the parameter fetching bottleneck in large LLMs. This innovative approach significantly reduces energy costs while enhancing the performance of AI models. As the field progresses, researchers are increasingly focused on identifying practical applications for neuromorphic computing, including healthcare diagnostics, visual adaptation, and signal processing. However, the field is not without its hurdles. One major concern raised at the conference was the lack of standardized benchmark datasets, which complicates the process of evaluating technological advancements. The absence of best practices for sharing code and data further hampers collaboration, as neuromorphic computing often relies on hardware-specific implementations. Establishing uniform practices will be crucial for the ongoing development and adoption of neuromorphic technologies. In a parallel development, a troubling trend has emerged within the academic community regarding the proliferation of AI-generated scientific research. A recent study from the Harvard Kennedy School's Misinformation Review revealed that a significant portion of articles indexed on Google Scholar shows evidence of having been generated by AI language models such as OpenAI's ChatGPT. This phenomenon raises serious concerns about the integrity of scientific literature, especially in critical fields like healthcare and environmental science. Researchers found that approximately two-thirds of the analyzed papers contain signs of undisclosed use of generative pre-trained transformers, with notable occurrences in both non-indexed journals and established scientific publications. The implications of AI-generated content are profound, as they threaten the credibility of academic research and complicate the task of discerning valid studies from fraudulent ones. The study's findings underscore the importance of rigorous peer review and the need for academic databases to implement stronger safeguards against misinformation. As the landscape of AI and its applications continues to evolve, the interplay between technological advancements and ethical considerations will remain a focal point. The development of neuromorphic computing holds the potential to revolutionize AI efficiency, yet it must be accompanied by a commitment to maintaining the integrity of scientific research. Looking ahead, the successful integration of these technologies will depend on collaborative efforts to establish standards, share knowledge, and promote transparency in both academic and technological domains. In a groundbreaking achievement that brings humanity closer to sustainable energy, Chinese scientists have set a world record in nuclear fusion research, achieving a sustained plasma temperature exceeding 100 million degrees Celsius (180 million degrees Fahrenheit) for an impressive duration of 1,066 seconds. This milestone, accomplished at the Experimental Advanced Superconducting Tokamak East facility in Hefei, marks a significant advancement in the quest to harness the same fusion processes that power the Sun. The achievement, reported on January 21, 2025 by the Institute of Plasma Physics under the Chinese Academy of Sciences, eclipses the previous record of 403 seconds set by East itself in April 2023. This progression reflects not only the rapid advancements in fusion technology but also China's commitment to establishing a viable nuclear fusion power plant. The ability to sustain high-confinement plasma operation and achieve such high temperatures for an extended period is unprecedented globally, stated Gong Xianzu, head of the East Physics and Experimental Operations Division. He emphasized that while East serves as an experimental device, the ultimate goal remains the creation of a commercially viable nuclear fusion reactor. To realize this vision, researchers must meet three critical conditions: maintaining sufficiently high temperatures, achieving a high plasma electron density, and ensuring a long enough duration of energy output. Fusion, the process that powers stars, involves merging hydrogen atoms to form helium, releasing vast amounts of energy in the process. This method of energy generation is appealing as it produces no carbon emissions or long-lived radioactive waste, positioning it as a cleaner alternative to conventional energy sources. With the recent breakthroughs, China is not only advancing its own energy agenda but is also contributing to global efforts in fusion research. The 1,000-second benchmark is a critical step in nuclear fusion research, noted Song Yuntao, director of the Institute of Plasma Physics. He explained that achieving stable operation at high efficiency for thousands of seconds is essential for the continuous power generation required in future fusion plants. The East facility has seen numerous upgrades, including enhancements to its heating system, which has doubled its output, substantially improving the conditions necessary for sustained fusion reactions. China's ambitions in fusion energy are further exemplified by its participation in the International Thermonuclear Experimental Reactor ITER project, a multinational collaboration aimed at demonstrating the feasibility of fusion as a large-scale energy source. Since joining ITER in 2006, China has contributed approximately 9% of the project's construction and operational requirements. The knowledge and technology developed through the East project are expected to play a vital role in advancing ITER's goals. Looking ahead, the successful experiments at East underscore the potential for nuclear fusion to transform global energy landscapes. As research continues, experts anticipate further developments that could lead to the construction of the first demonstration fusion power plant, heralding a new era of clean and virtually limitless energy. While significant challenges remain, including bridging the gap between experimental devices like East and future commercial reactors, the progress made thus far offers a promising outlook. With sustained research and international collaboration, the dream of harnessing fusion energy for practical use appears increasingly attainable, positioning China at the forefront of this revolutionary energy frontier. In a significant advancement in the quest for high-temperature superconductors, researchers from Tokyo Metropolitan University have unveiled a new superconducting material that demonstrates unprecedented properties. Led by Associate Professor Yoshikazu Mizuguchi, this groundbreaking work involves a polycrystalline alloy made from a combination of iron, nickel, and zirconium. This alloy is notable not just for its unique composition but also for its ability to exhibit superconducting properties, marking a first for this specific combination of elements. Superconductors, materials that can conduct electricity without resistance, have already made a substantial impact on various sectors, including medical imaging, magnetic levitation, transportation, and efficient power transmission. The current challenge facing scientists is to develop superconductors that can function effectively at higher temperatures and standard atmospheric conditions, eliminating the need for costly cooling methods. The Tokyo team's discovery brings researchers closer to this goal, as it suggests a path toward materials that may operate near room temperature. Utilizing a method known as arc melting, the researchers experimented with different iron-to-nickel ratios in their alloy, resulting in a material that retains the tetragonal crystal structure characteristic of a promising class of superconducting compounds. Crucially, they observed a dome-shaped phase diagram in the alloy indicating that the superconducting transition temperature increases and then decreases, a hallmark of unconventional superconductivity. The team's findings were published in the Journal of Alloys and Compounds, highlighting the potential of their new material in the field of superconductivity. The importance of this research lies in its ties to the ongoing pursuit of high-temperature superconductors. Historically, scientists have sought materials that can achieve superconductivity above 77 Kelvin, the temperature at which liquid nitrogen can replace liquid helium as a coolant. This pursuit has led to several breakthroughs, including iron-based superconductors discovered in 2008 and hydrogen sulfide superconductors identified under high pressure in the mid-2010s. However, the mechanisms behind high-temperature superconductivity remain largely elusive. Unconventional superconductors, such as the newly developed iron-nickel zirconium alloy, are thought to operate through different mechanisms compared to their conventional counterparts. Theories suggest that magnetic interactions and electron pairing mediated by spin fluctuations are crucial for achieving superconductivity in these materials. Initial experiments by the Tokyo team indicated that variations in the alloy's lattice constants correlate with changes in the superconducting properties, further reinforcing the connection between magnetic ordering and superconductivity. However, despite the promising results, the researchers caution that additional experiments using single crystal samples are essential to fully understand the relationship between the alloy's properties and its superconducting capabilities. They noted, in the absence of bulk superconductivity in the Fayreich region, we have no explanation at present, indicating the complexity and challenges that still lie ahead. The road to high-temperature superconductivity has not been without its controversies. In 2020, a study published in Nature claimed the discovery of a hydrogen-carbon-sulfur compound that exhibited superconductivity at room temperature but required extreme pressures, leading to subsequent questions about the study's validity and a retraction. More recently, a claim regarding a lutetium-based superconductor capable of functioning at ambient temperature elicited skepticism from the scientific community. In a related vein, researcher Adam Denchfield explored the properties of rare earth trihydrides, ultimately proposing that certain combinations of lutetium, hydrogen, and nitrogen could yield superconducting materials with critical temperatures exceeding 200 Kelvin. This research, along with the Tokyo team's findings, contributes to a growing body of work aimed at uncovering materials that could revolutionize the field of superconductivity. As researchers build on these milestones, the future of high-temperature superconductors appears increasingly promising. The potential applications in transportation, quantum technologies, and energy systems could not only enhance efficiency but also lead to transformative advances in everyday life. The journey towards achieving room temperature superconductivity, a long-sought holy grail in the field, remains ongoing, but with each breakthrough the vision of a new era in superconductivity draws closer.